Yep.
Where's the? Oh, okay.
Oh, I've got tired as well.
Oh, it is playing many, many times for me.
Do you want me to stop it and start
Nah,
again?
nah, it's fine. Might do Warlock on the next go, actually. They look incredibly fun. Going through the spell
Warlock's
list.
super fun.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like, I saw a spell, it's called something like Speak to the Dead, which would just be brilliant for role playing and finding out things.
It's good for a detective.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
wait.
awesome.
I am utterly amazed that after I told you all that we were doing like a noir investigation thing, at least for the first bit of this campaign, nobody chose a class that could learn Speak with the Dead.
I didn't know it was a thing. Ooh.
Okay, so last time we left off, you identify after a rest. You identified some of the equipment that you had recovered from Pandora's lair, including a soul box with the spirit of a little girl trapped inside. You spoke with the little girl, whose name was Lydia Vera, and she told you that she grew up just within the city of Avalon in Port Flores. But upon asking her what the date was, you realised that she thought it was some 50 years earlier. You also identified a monkey's paw wand with magic missile that increases with 5 charges, that increases its potency with each charge.
Each finger.
You then trekked into during your rest, I should say. Gigantor had a interesting dream in which one of the witches, the night hag Andromeda, visited him and made him make a difficult choice, the repercussions of which have yet to be felt. You then trekked into a zombie-filled cave, although you didn't know that at the time, destroyed an idol, the Leshen's totem, and all hell broke loose. And we pick up in the combat with multiple zombies, and it is the zombies' turn.
Oh, what date is it, by the way, Jack?
The date, by the way, is the 17th day of Midsummer, which means that you have 13 days of Midsummer left.
Okay.
Right, so the zombies, I believe, are all turned. So they're going to move their full speed away. 25, 30, 40.
That means a few of us will get a attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I marked the ones that weren't turned. Okay, good. Those ones that are near you and that are still alive are not turned.
Okay.
I've just suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, it's gone entirely black for me.
What?
Why is it black?
Mine's not black.
Did you just delete your token?
Don't think I deleted anything.
Why is it black?
Just disappeared.
Oh.
What is the
Well, I'll put you
universe?
back.
Great question.
Where were you? Stood?
I can't see it at all. There you go.
Really,
You
there.
should- You should be back now.
Yeah.
Well, mine's gone.
Can you see it, Korak?
No, I was here. I can see the map now though.
That's probably because of Creamy.
Oh, I can see Creamy. I've got control of her.
Well, you were there, were you?
There, that's it.
Okay.
Have you deleted my character, Joe?
I can't. Well, mine just went blank.
Well, it sounds like you were the problem.
Okay, so this zombie is going to attack. This one here, on the left, is going to attack Gigantor.
Don't they have to run away?
No, these ones are not turned.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Oh, Torch is back.
There's zombies. Here we go.
That looks like Dave Wells' kind of foul language.
17.
Almost certainly a hit.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Am I still raging?
I think you are, yeah.
Okay.
How long does your rage last?
At least a minute.
Yeah, so the turn lasts a minute. I don't think we've done a minute. Each round is only 6 seconds, so.
Yeah, 1 minute.
The second one misses, I believe. And then there's 2 here that one's gonna.
Yeah.
This one's gonna attack Tavron. 18. That's probably a hit.
Who's playing Tavron? Oh, I play Tavron.
6 bludgeoning damage.
That would be you.
Yeah, your Tavron. And this last one is going to attack Creamy. 6 is a miss. It swings its arms, flails, but the flesh kind of rips and its arms sort of bends at a horrible 90-degree angle. And its joints obviously popped out.
Oh dear.
Wow.
And that marks the end of the zombies' go. So it is Wade's go.
Wait, the blood.
Am I next to any living ones? I'm not, am I?
I can't see you. Where are you?
Underneath me.
Oh, I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And flank this one. Is this flank?
Yeah, that's flanked, so you've got advantage.
Flank it to there.
That's a hit.
Oh, blimey.
And what a hit!
And what a boy.
Okay.
17.
Yep, you decapitate it, and its head goes smash with such force. Its head goes flying off and hits the far wall, and it just explodes into a shower of gore. The body falls limp.
Alright.
You've got another attack.
Can I just wander into this one then?
Yeah, you've still got movement.
I'll just walk over this one's corpse and whack that one.
Yep, you're flanking it again.
These zombies are easy to kill, I like these. I mean, that was a very good roll.
19 is a hit. So is 14.
I can't press on my thing. Oh. Hang on,
14.
that's pretty good.
Okay.
It's a strong hit.
So you slice straight through the pelvis. It digs in like through the bone is obviously like very brittle and like ancient. You almost sever one of its legs entirely. It's kind of hanging on, leaving this horrible like cheese slice cut within its, like from one side to the groin.
You just ruined cheese for me.
Is that the end of your go?
I call you E-Damned.
Oh,
No,
fuck off, Tom. I immediately chop Wade's head off.
Yeah, has anyone else had enough of Wade?
So the one directly in front of you is looking very weak. Like it's barely held itself together. It's sort of, parts of its limbs are held on with threads.
Okay.
The one
gonna...
to your, the one
Yep.
to the left of that is looking much stronger.
I will go into... I'll do a reckless attack, which gives me advantage on my attacks. And I'll attack the weak one.
Okay.
Roar! 13.
That's a hit. Terrible rolls, but you rolled a 4 and a 5.
11 damage.
Okay. I believe 11 damage. Yeah. It's 5 plus. You just killed it. It starts to sort of get up, and then it sort of like collapses at effort too much, and its brains, where your great axe cut deep into its skull, and its brains are just sort of oozing out. They're mainly decomposed goo.
There was some slight hesitation there because I was debating doing that to Wade instead. Right, next attack. I'll attack
There's
the
always next time.
stronger one.
What's wrong with E-Damned? That's a joke.
No, you've gone too far.
22.
That's definitely a hit.
But only 9 damage on this occasion.
Okay. So your axe embeds into the creature's chest, and its eyes sort of narrow on you, and it goes.
It does what? I'm not on the turn tracker.
Oh, it's probably because you deleted your.
Deleted
token.
yourself and me.
Do you know what you had?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna put you
Put
both
in
as
a
1.
0.
Oh, just roll it again.
13. Oh.
You didn't click on your. All right. 13 and. Creamy, have you done yours?
Oh well, mine was 6, I think. But I can do it again.
Oh no, it's there. I think I just did the same thing. Let me just sort ourselves out here. So we're on Morglath. Okay. So Creamy's go.
Okay.
Didn't you just miss out?
Yeah,
Tavrons and Liongo. Liongo.
I don't know what happened to Tavron. I think it's because you were on the same. You just go after Creamy, and then we'll be back to normal, I think.
Cool.
Okay,
What's
I'll
happened to
come
Sam?
over here and stand on this zombie's corpse.
You got two attacks, by the way.
Yeah, you got 2 attacks now.
Oh, sexy. Okay. Well, I think 2 vicious mockeries are in order.
You don't get 2 vicious mockery.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Creamy does. I'll swing my long sword of death.
That's a hit.
Yes. Hold on. Oh, brutal 8 damage.
Okay. Right, it's looking quite weak now. I don't think you could take another one of those attacks.
You don't think it could, eh? Well, I know what to do about that.
God.
Looking pretty weak.
You can't do a vicious mockery after a long sword. You
What are
get
you talking
2.
about?
You could get 2 melee attacks, or you can cast a spell.
Fine, I guess I'll kill it.
That's a hit.
Oh, six damage.
So you knock it down, you stab it through the eyeball, straight into its brain goo, and it starts leaking out the hull. And it does teeter over and splash into the water with a wet slap. But it
I
starts...
think we need a sound effect for that. Without your hands.
The wet slap is Creamy's own sexual move that she
Hold on,
employs on many occasions.
I can do this.
Oh my god. Spank that monkey.
And it pulls itself back up, like hanging on there. Are you moving, or is that the end of your go?
Yeah, I'll just stick.
Okay. So it's now Kurak's go.
I am going to somersault on top of it and smash it twice with my warhammer.
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
Okay.
Can I roll for extra damage if I somersault onto it?
Make a... So that's... What would the DC be?
Acrobatics?
16 DC acrobatics check.
No.
You do land, wobble a bit, but you land on it, standing on its shoulders, so you can have advantage on the hit.
Two hits.
Both hit. You didn't roll advantage, but they both hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. You might want to roll advantage just in case you get a critical.
Okay. Should I just roll one?
Roll just 2 more.
Cool.
Oh, close. 19.
Okay, so 2 hits then, take two lots of damage.
So 4 and a 11 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Can
what
I
was the
use
first amount of damage?
4 and a 7, and then can I use?
Well, let's see. Just see if it gets up after that. I'll do them individually because there's less chance that it'll do it twice. So 4 damage. So it has to roll a 9 on its con. The first hit destroys it, and then you just smash its corpse in to make sure.
So I'm standing on its shoulders, and I just drop my warhammer into its head.
Yeah, and you sort of go down with it, but at the last minute, sort of step off nimbly and land on in the ankle deep water.
Nice.
Have you got any more attacks, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Then Tavron's go.
Oh, who's controlling Tavron?
Thought it was
Thomas, I think.
Alright, so Tavron's going to just rapier.
This one's looking very weak here. Barely holding itself
Oh,
together.
this one?
Yeah, the one in front of you.
Yeah, he's going for it. Is he flanking it?
No. Oh, actually, yeah, he is flanked. Yeah, so you can. I mean, that's a hit, but roll again just in case you get a critical.
I just remember it's changed the character. Roll again.
Yeah, so a hit.
Oh,
You don't have sneak, but that would be 13. Actually, yeah, you do have sneak because you've got advantage.
yeah.
So
24.
a lot of damage. I don't think he can roll a 24. Actually, it'd be a 29, so he's... No. With one colossal effort, Tavron impales the thing straight through the mouth and it goes... Falls dead.
Excellent.
Wow.
Okay. It's the zombies go. They've moved as far back as they can, basically. I'll push them into the corner.
Well, turn track has disappeared.
Oh, do I control it? That's odd. Is it back now?
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know that. I thought it was independent for everyone, but apparently if I get rid of it, you can't see it.
Mm.
Okay, Wade's go.
Where are these zombies?
You probably can't see them.
They just fleed.
Yeah. How long does your divine sense last for? And what's the range in it?
It's not divine sense, is it? It's
Whatever it is, yeah.
Sacred. No.
Turn on
What the
this.
hell is sacred weapon? Channel. Oh yeah, that's just my reroll thing. 30 feet. That's
30
my
foot.
wisdom
Okay, yeah,
saving throw.
And how long does it last for?
1 minute.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can't sense
Or
them.
until it takes damage.
They've passed beyond your sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna power to the tree.
It's been destroyed, that Leshen totem, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Morgnath destroyed it.
Completely missed
You're
that.
welcome.
I'm just
It was in the
Charge.
last session, Tom.
charging down here. Roar.
Okay, you can't see anything. You're basically blind.
Did I? Oh, hang on. I know what I'm going to do. I think I've got.
Nothing but a choir boy. Alrighty then. So good.
It's good.
What are you doing?
Wade's just down there singing.
I was getting noshed off by zombies.
Well, I thought I had like a spell or something that turns my weapon into a glowing blade of light.
Is there a
Not
spell
spell,
that
is
makes
it?
you speed up a bit?
Well, I'm sorry, I can't see.
You could just light a torch as an action.
Yeah, that's not as cool as having a glowing weapon.
Yeah, it would also mean that you couldn't hold the torch and use your two-handed weapon. I guess that's the same for Gigantor. I've been lax at that.
Use our sentient torch.
As
Yes.
an action, you can imbue your weapon you're holding with positive energy. For 1 minute, you add your charisma. The weapon also emits a light 20-foot radius and dim light 20 foot. I can do that for you.
So 40 foot.
Emit light 20 20. All players see light.
Love that.
See the light.
Follow thy holy blade.
Oh, hold on, I've done it wrong.
The
It's emit like 40 foot.
God,
I see more.
I can see too much. It's gonna go crazy.
I can actually move 30 foot, couldn't I? So I'm down here.
Okay, is that the end of your go?
Yes.
Kurak.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can see one.
Yeah, boy.
You just see this zombie sort of running up against the wall, like pressed up as far as it can go.
I am going to use my longbow on it. 19.
That's a hit.
Use a key point to do a Kensai shot, which adds an extra 1d4.
Secret escapes.
Ah,
Wow.
8.
Wow.
Okay. The arrow just goes straight through its neck and it goes. And it turns around to look at you.
Little bitch.
Are you doing anything else?
No.
Tavron.
Tavron is. He can just see in the dark, can't he?
Yeah, Tavron's got 120 foot of dark vision.
20, 25, 30. Oh, he can move extra far as well, can't he?
He can use the bonus action dash, so he can move 60 foot, but only by up to 60 foot, but only by using his bonus action. So it's not like Kurak can move 40 foot without using his bonus action. Tavron can move 30 foot without using his bonus action, but if he uses his bonus action, he gets 60.
Is that the only zombie left? Oh, there's some over there. Zombies on parade. He doesn't need to be that close. This is fine.
Zombies.
He's gonna
Okay,
shoot.
so are you attacking? 15 is a hit. I don't have sneak, so it's just 8.
Ooh.
It's looking quite hurt now. The arrow again went through his neck and it sort of cut a big tear in his neck with the 2 arrows in it.
Both have gone through his neck.
Is that the end of Tavron's go?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Morglaf.
Where are these cool cats at?
Boy, Morglaf, come down here.
I'll just go down to here, see what's what. Oh, zombies.
You think I'd miss this party?
I think I'll just take a ranged shot. Or actually, fuck it. I'll just get next to him. Fuck it. That's all my go.
Okay,
Sprinting up to him.
Creamy.
Zombie.
Yeah, I suspect it's going to be a similar deal for me because how far can I even go? 25, 30. Then I can run 30, can't I? So I can
Yeah.
sprint
60.
60.
Sprint it.
30.
Zombies. Oh god.
Okay.
That's it.
Zombers go. So this one's going to make a slam attack at Morglass.
Try it, zombies. Oh shit, that's a hit.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Took it like a champ.
The rest of them aren't doing anything. So Wade.
He's going to dash. Oh, let's do that. I did measure it, but I'll just double check. In the corner of it.
Zombies.
60 foot you can go, so I need to zoom out. It would make it easier. God. Yeah, perfect. Die, you evil. Oh, God. Beasts.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Wade.
Okay. Is that the end of your go?
You can't really do anything else, can you?
Yeah.
Let's just run into them. 4
correct.
on my blade.
Correct, go.
What do I want to do? I'm going to run up to it. And slam it. Oh!
Oh, big
That's a good
hit.
hit.
Oh!
16.
Yeah!
So how much damage was that one hit?
11. And another one, 11.
Okay, so the first one at 11, he has to get 16. No. Failed by 10.
I slam my warhammer down on its shoulder, and it just keeps going through it like a knife through butter.
You flatten him like a can.
Or cheese, as the saying now goes.
A knife through cheese. And then
What a great analogy.
20.
Is that a zombie or is that fondue?
Oh, there's loads here. Come on, guys.
Oh,
Is that the end of your go?
That is all I can do, yeah.
Okay, Tavaron.
Tavron, he's got good. He's gonna run. Good eyesight. I think he can't. He's just gonna run down here because he can, and then fire.
Which one are you attacking?
He's gonna go for one to the right. He's gonna go for this one,
Oh, okay, yeah. The furthest one.
the furthest one.
Yeah. That's a hit.
12.
12. That was a bad hit. It went as it plunged into the chest. You hear a bone break. It must have hit right at a weak point of a rib. And the rib just comes sort of jutting out with the impact, sort of breaking the skin of the chest, and letting a load of ooze come out of it.
It's so gross, these zombies.
Is that the end of your go?
Yeah.
So Morglath's go.
I guess I'll run to the next one then. It's the bloody thing here. No. 15 to there. Oh, to there. Blimey. So I can get to 25. Get to there. And I will. Oh my god, loads of them. I will shoot one.
Which one are you shooting?
Shoot this one here.
Okay, that's the one that's looking most ragged.
Excellent. Come on, scattergun. No advantage. Roar!
You run around the corner a bit out of breath. You go, oh! Deafens everyone in this closed space, and you just hit the ceiling. You're so startled to see them. You weren't really concentrating on looking where you were going as you're running around the corner.
Solid one.
Creamy.
Yes, I will sort of come over to about here. And cast a very damaging.
God.
Very powerful. Vicious.
The benefit of this is that I don't
It's
have
quite
great
good.
wisdom zombies.
So that might actually work.
An 8's really not that bad damage.
No, I don't think I've ever seen a vicious mockery that powerful.
But it's got two 4s out of a maximum of.
So
That is its maximum.
what's the joke, Creamy?
Sorry.
What joke do you tell?
You're not very attractive.
The zombie turns to look at you and starts sort of chuckling. And at the last bit, its tongue just falls out.
Its tongue causes it 8 damage.
You targeting this one?
Yeah.
Its tongue doesn't just fall out, it explodes in its head.
Okay.
Oh. You should use Vicious Mockery more often.
I will. I will only use that from now on.
Is that the end of your go, Creamy?
As long as I can't cast Vicious Mockery again, then yes.
You can bonus action inspire your friends.
But could I Vicious Mockery them?
Vicious Mockery is an action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've still got a bonus action to use. So you can use your bardic inspiration.
But I can't Vicious Mockery.
You can't vicious.
Well, no then.
Okay.
Creamy's not in the mood for kindness today.
Alright, zombies. So, this one is going to attack Wade. For a massive 20. That's pretty good.
Oh,
That's a hit. 7 bludgeoning damage.
It's actually quite a good attack.
The others can't attack you, really. They can't get to you.
Are they not in a
they?
state of running away from Wade?
It's 10 rounds. I don't know how many rounds. I haven't been counted how many rounds it is, but surely not 10 rounds yet. I'll say after the next round, that's it.
It's so annoying having to chase them.
I'm sorry.
Wade, it's your go.
Makes them pretty pathetic though. It's quite good for like just killing them one at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for swarms.
Right. I'm going to attack. Do I get advantage if they're just fleeing from me?
No. They're not fleeing from you. They just can't use their action to move towards you. They have to use their action to move away from you. But they're all pressed up against the wall, so they can't really move any further away from you.
Oh, that's good. 12.
That's a hit.
12 is a hit.
Yeah. So would 11, 10, and 9, and 8.
Oh, and also, because I did that divine sacred weapon,
Yeah.
I get plus 4 on my damage roll. Attack rolls made with this weapon, not damage roll. Attack roll.
Okay.
So 16 I got.
16. Still a hit. As would be 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. 12
Yeah.
damage. You lop off one of its arms and it sort of looks at you dumbly. But they're still alive.
I'll attack it again.
That's definitely a hit.
24. Oh, I'm going to re-roll that.
2 ones. That was not a lot better, but
That's not a lot better. Can you do a
Okay.
divine smite? Oh, is it dead yet? I don't know.
so what was that? 10, 9, 14. You lop off one of its arms and it looks at you dumbly, and then you immediately retaliate by just cleaving its head in two, and it splits like a flower and flops dead.
Excellent.
Are you moving? You've still got some movement.
Yeah, I just move into this one vicinity.
Okay. Kurak.
I'm charging in, and I'm going to smash this one with 2 hits and a flurry of blows.
Both hit.
Is it taking any damage, this one?
No.
I'll use 1 key point, and
Yep. Both all hit.
yeah, hurrah, hurrah. That's 29 damage.
Okay. So 22. Hold on. 29, did you say?
Yeah.
So the first hammer blow, you knock out some of its teeth. Then what was the second one?
A
10. And then you crush in the side of its skull. And then 9, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it has to roll a Constitution save. So it'd be. I think it's past that. Yeah. So it's after the first one. After the third blow, you knock it down, and it like crawls. It manages to pull itself back up after its face has been battered by hammer blows and a punch. And then the second blow, what was it?
A 5, so I donkey punch it.
And it gets back up again.
You what, bro?
Jesus.
Rolled quite well there.
Making you look like a right dickhead.
It's very
No.
damaged. It's mainly like his head mainly doesn't exist anymore.
Rocky Balboa.
Tavron.
Tavron is going to hide. He's aiming for the one whose head mostly doesn't exist, but he's aiming for the head.
Yeah, that's a hit. Uh, 7. So that's
Did it get sneaked at all?
12. He wouldn't get.
These
Not
other
really
people-
flanked.
No?
No, I'd say no.
2 people.
No, I guess 2 people are there. Yeah, okay, alright, sneak. So how much damage is it?
14.
It's not going to be able to make. 90, it's got a roll of 19 or a 20, basically. Actually, no, it's got a pretty good constitution. But it's got a roll higher than a 19. Actually, I've got to roll a 19 or higher. It did not. It rolled a 6. So the arrow sort of severs the last bit of the stump of its head, and the body just falls flat into the squelched into the muddy water. Are you going to take your bonus action? Or...
Yeah, he's going to dash over here, just so he can see up the corner. He's already assumed that one's going to be dead by its next turn. You can't fire 2 bows, can you?
No. Okay. Morgla.
I will. Hang on. How many are still alive round here?
You can only see one.
Did another one run away?
I don't know.
I'm sure there was 3 a minute ago. So.
Yeah, there's 2 have died.
Oh, correct. Sat on top of one of them.
Mm.
Right. Let's run up to this one. I will attack, or do a reckless attack. Let's say this is probably the last round of my rage for sure. And I'll just smash it. Roar!
Yeah, that's a hit.
13 damage.
13. Ignore that.
Bloody hell, good roll.
It manages to survive it, and even though you like smash its chest in, and it's just a dent rather than a like, its chest is concave rather than convex now. But it stands up again, sort of blood and guts leaking out of it. The smell is overpowering.
I'll go to hit it again. Roar!
Yeah, that's a hit.
15 damage.
Got to get 20. How do you want to do this?
So if you remember a while ago, I shot a completely duff shot out of my scattergun. But in the meantime, this has been pinging and ricocheting off all the cave walls. I go to hit it with one final swipe, but a stray bullet just hits it in the head and it dies.
So as you raise up your axe, its head just obliterates this stray bullet, and you look at your axe for a second, wondering if it got some kind of power that you've just tapped into, as the body just goes.
With a wet slap.
With that, I believe that you're out of combat.
Yay. Cheating.
Wow.
Have these zombies got anything on them?
You can make a perception or investigation, your choice, to loot the bodies.
I'll give you a hand.
I'll do perception, because I've got +2 on that. I'll do it with advantage.
Don't want to rummage them.
19.
I'd say you find some scraps of gold and probably, I'd say, 1 platinum.
Bloody hell. Brilliant.
14 gold pieces.
Christ. It's worth it.
And a dozen silver pieces.
Incidentally, so Tom just said I don't want to go through them, but probably you're the main person that should be going through these bodies, aren't you? As a criminal investigator. They could be missing. Missing persons.
Not a good criminal investigator.
Case closed.
One that doesn't even know who his own child is when he sees her close.
Or investigate.
I go back to that Eel Island episode. I said I distinctly remember saying the ages of these girls they're somewhere between 16 and 18. And I thought that would have rung alarm bells for at least one of you. But no, you're just like, oh, okay.
Well, I did think one of them was one of my daughter. It was my daughter.
Hell yeah.
But I didn't know how to. I swear I did some kind of check at the time. I must have failed it.
To be honest, all I was doing is worrying about getting rations. Delicious rations.
Oh. Right, that's that done then. Where
I think as
to
soon as
now?
we realised their names weren't Jade the Bloodcurrent, then I just assumed that they were.
Well, is there anything of note in here?
Good
Did
idea.
I find anything from my investigation of the zombies' cavities?
You do recognise one of these zombies, slightly less decomposed corpse as you're rooting through them. It's the face of the man that was missing, presumed dead, a traveller that had been exploring the hills of the Sierra Antonio, by the name of Spanish name Geraldo. That's a real name. Don't look it up.
Spanish gigolo.
Geraldo is his name.
I'm glad this Geraldo is dead.
What's Spanish?
Azaronian, I mean. This is a completely original world inspired by nothing.
There's a kind of tunnel round this way.
Round what way?
What way?
Uh,
Where are you?
Southeast.
No, there's not a tunnel. It just leads back out to the thing, doesn't
Oh, yeah.
it?
There's a
I
tunnel.
can't believe I just walked all the way over there for that.
I didn't even see you walk through it.
There's a tunnel to the southeast. Oh, it's asleep.
There
Shall
is a
I,
tunnel to the
shall I cut you
northwest, but
some
that's where
time
we came in.
here? Yeah, there are no extra bits of this place that you haven't discovered.
No. I think we need to keep going.
Why are we in this cave?
Joe might be an unreliable narrator. We need to check.
There's a tunnel to the southeast. Undiscovered.
Yeah, there is a tunnel, that's not wrong. Just goes nowhere.
Oh, it just comes out.
Well, let's leave this place.
God's sake, can we please just fuck off?
I want to do my level up.
What was the point?
Okay,
What was the point of the zombie cave?
you asked if there was anything of interest from that bloke, and he said there's a nasty cave up there. So he went to the nasty cave, and it's full of nasty things. I don't know what you were expecting.
We spent
If I
hours
will.
in this cave and accomplished nothing.
I mean, there was a you did destroy a Leshen totem in there,
Yeah.
which is a useful, good thing to do. So you leave the cave. By this point, it's afternoon on the 17th day of Midsummer.
Can we Can we go past that guy again if we're returning home?
Yeah. So you descend. This part of the forest, as you're emerging back, seems to feel less sort of foreboding. The trees seem to claw over the levadas less viciously, and maybe it's just the weather. It's difficult to put your finger on, but there's definitely you definitely have less of a foreboding feeling descending compared to when you were ascending towards the cave. So you descend the Levada. It takes you a couple of hours to reach Tico's shop again. He said, you found the cave then?
Yes.
Yes, it was good fun.
We cleared it of all the zombies that were in there.
He looks a bit perplexed. It's like, zombies? What?
Yes.
There are zombies in this forest.
Yes,
That's what I said.
lots of them.
Have you
No,
seen any
there
other
are zero.
monsters?
Oh yeah, we've killed about 7 Leshens now.
Okay,
And
that
wolves.
concludes the business for today. I'll be returning to the city. Farewell. He starts packing up his things.
You can't go anywhere. You've got water skins to sell to people.
I can sell that from further down the path.
No. You've done most of your business here.
What does this guy even sell again? Rations and water.
Just odds and ends, yeah.
Crappy map.
Walking supplies.
Don't worry. What's his name again?
Tico.
Don't worry, Tico. It's perfectly safe now. We have dealt with the threat. Maybe a small reward is in order for you to keep your shop here.
Make a persuasion check. It's going to be
Well,
quite hard.
let me just see if I can persuade you. Is anybody helping me persuade?
I'm just looking disapprovingly.
Look,
Yeah,
sorry, my friends
likewise,
are just looking
likewise.
for some water. I'll persuade you otherwise.
No, I'll be setting up shop further down the street. I'm
Please,
sure you've done a good job, but I don't have any gold to spare.
please,
Thank you.
Tico.
Oh, here you go. He hands you 5 copper pieces.
I kill Tico.
I think you can definitely give us some more than that. No.
Intimidation. No. Leave him alone.
I won't be bullied by the likes of you. There probably weren't even any zombies to begin with.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, he's gonna get a punch.
Oh God. I quickly
I'm just.
thrust my sword in the way of the
If you can beat an 18, then I'll allow that.
Are you actually trying to kill him?
Yes, just insulted us.
In front of the captain of the guard.
Captain.
I'm actually gonna kill him.
Just joking.
So you raise your battle axe, and Correct pulls back his fist. And you look. Wade looks at them like, "What are you doing?" And Tico is just like cowering in the corner. Fine. He sort of digs out and he hands you a wad of gold.
How much is a wad? That'd be a lot.
I'd say it is
How much did I spend on those?
42 gold pieces.
Oh yes.
Excellent.
We
Take
Not
it,
bad.
take it, Nico, leave me alone.
We can't take this money. This is just intimidation and stealing.
Well, you don't have to take it, but I
I won't have any part of it.
Give the man his money back and 5 gold pieces.
We deserve this gold.
I thwarted you.
We're gonna have a problem. Am I gonna have to cast vicious mockery?
You can cast as many vicious mockeries as you like. I start walking down the path.
You're not being persuaded.
How does persuasion work?
It's really not to be used on PCs. So what I would suggest you do in this kind of scenario is that you do the dice challenge, persuasion against persuasion, and then you don't have to be fully convinced by Gigantor, by Wade if he wins, but it has to have some kind of effect on you.
Okay. So I've got to do persuasion back.
Yeah.
Or indeed, correct. What's your persuasion correct?
0.
So is mine. Seeing as there's 2 of us, do we get advantage?
We've just got to meet it.
You both have to roll separately, I'd say.
Okay. I can't. I have to get a critical. I am persuaded.
I am less so.
I throw all the money in the river.
What? And you start rummaging through the river. at this point, where Lavada's quite big and it's quite fast flowing, so his gold is sort of starting to roll down the channel. And it's like in the water up to his knees, going.
Told you water was expensive.
I kick him over into the water.
Yeah, without much effort, you just knock him over.
I light a torch and throw it into his shack. No, not really. Not really.
Okay. Let's venture.
Okay, are you heading back to the city?
Yeah, I think so.
It takes you a couple of hours to get back to the city, so it's probably about 4 p.m. by the time you get back. Oh, this is far away from my city map. You briefly pass through the sewers that you visited on session 1.
Oh, some sewers, guys.
Some streets that you've never visited, and probably never will.
Fantastic.
Here we go.
Well,
So, you emerge in Livora here, at the top of the map, near La Tour Bronze and the Royal Reserve. So, Peach Pals, what are you doing?
I am going to find a temple to pray.
We needed. Oh, after you've done that, should we go and try and find that girl's parents?
Yeah.
Quite a cool thing.
I think I might. I don't know what domain to go to, but I think I might go light.
Okay. So, is anyone going with Kurak, or are you going on your own?
I suppose it's probably something you do on your own, isn't it?
Go with them. What god do I worship?
Torm.
You should worship Torm.
Is it quite close? Wherever you're going.
Torm is the dominant religion. Like the Papal Palace, the gigantic cathedral, St. Sebastian's Basilica in the centre of Azeron. All of those things are worshipping Torm. The entire Order of the Bronze is an order devoted to Torm. The crown is bestowed upon the Queen by Torm's grace, and she is a servant of Torm.
And what domain is Torm?
Light, I believe.
Oh.
But he's also lawful good.
Oh. Yeah, hang on. Doesn't a priest have to be? Oh no, that's a paladin, isn't it?
Yeah, but priest also, you have to stick in line with your god.
Torm isn't light.
Oh, he might be war.
Yes.
I think he's war.
Well, everything bows down to this god of war. Seems odd, doesn't it?
But I would say that you could be a cleric of Torm and be a domain of light, as well as a cleric of Torm and be a domain of war. He's the god of justice and truth.
I would have war.
His domain is war because of his holy fury, but he fights evil.
What does he get? Divine favour, shield of faith. There we go.
But you don't get to choose both. You can have one or the other. So you need to decide which domain you're going to be.
Because I'm Kensire, I can't, and monks, they can't wear armour. But then it says if I choose certain cleric ones, I gain proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armour.
Oh, that's good.
So does that mean I can use armour then? Or do I lose out on other abilities?
It's in the player's handbook. It's probably in here as well, but let me just... Actually, yeah, it will be in the multi-classing rules. So let's have a look at it. while Kurak's going to the Temple District, what's everyone else going to be doing?
We could investigate this these parents. They were down all the docks.
So when you gain the first level in a class other than your initial class, you gain only some new classes starting proficiencies, as shown in the multi-classing proficiencies table. Cleric, light armor, medium armor, shields.
Oh.
So you gain proficiency in light armor, medium armor, and shields. So there you go. That's all
pretty
you
good.
get proficient in.
Medium armor.
That's pretty good.
Better than no armor. Do you get any buffs for not wearing armor like a barbarian does?
Yeah, I've got a higher AC, and when I use my Kensai weapon, I get +2 on my armor class, whatever it is now. So it's 15, but if I use my Kensai weapon, it gets to 17.
So medium armor is okay, but remember that it will put a that it will restrict the amount you can use, the bonus you get on your dexterity modifier. So anything that requires dexterity checks, like dodging out of the way of a fireball, or light armor might be the way to go. But medium armor's not too bad. Of course, like elven armor would be amazing.
Is there something beyond heavy armor?
No, heavy armor is the top.
I think the domain of light is pretty good because you get fireball at level 5 as well.
That's really good. It's a long way to go though. Putting it all into priest. Is that a level 5 spell, or you get it at level 5?
Get it at level 5.
That's a long way to go.
Oh,
So
yeah,
obviously none of those levels would go onto your whatever you are now.
I added some. I shouldn't tell you actually. They should be surprises. They're a long way away though. So I added some like higher level monsters, just for like I wanted to see what they look like stats wise. You're not going to face these in this campaign, but here's one of them just to have a look. Joe Welsh might recognise this chap, or this chapess.
Chapette.
Can you see that on the map?
Where is it?
By Castillo Verano.
Oh.
The Marolith. A horrible demon that's CR16, so don't expect to be fighting one of those anytime soon.
So do you have to be level 16 party to take those on?
Yeah, the challenge rating is it works out normally like a bit it's a bit over-egged, but the idea is that you should have a party of 6 fighting a CR6. So if you wanted to fight a CR16 creature, you should have a party of 6 all at level 16.
To fight one.
Yeah.
Where did you put it?
Oh, I've got rid of it now.
Oh, okay, don't worry.
It's here, by the castle.
Oh yeah. Oh, looks like one of those Indian gods.
Yeah, I think it's based on one. It's from that sprite is from Baldur's Gate. That's why I thought Joe might recognise it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, back to the actual game. While Korak's going to the Temple District, the Velez, what is everyone else doing?
We could investigate this with their parents. That girl's parents. That could be a nice, easy quest to tie up, potentially.
Oh, there's the Warforged.
What's that Warforged?
To bring back King, that quest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think that was also in Port Flores. That was at the Port Authority.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, let's head down there then, and Kurak can do his thing and meet us midway through one of them, probably.
Okay, so Kurak, you head into. Let me just check which way you'll be going. So coming from Lavora. Tavron gets that sense again as he's passing through, like his home. It's difficult to place, but he has only felt that way in the Feywild. And he gets it as he's going down this main avenue here.
Which one?